Has anyone here ever studied a kitab in adab before? Which kitab? So kitab al-Jami' in Bulugh al-Maram on adab and akhlaq. It's something very beneficial for the talib al-ilm. If he looks to the last chapter of Bulugh al-Maram, which is kitab al-Jami'. Has anyone studied anything else in an adab? And this is subhanAllah what I wanted to get to. That we find, subhanAllah, if I asked if anyone studied Tahara before, we'd all put our hands up. And Salah and various books, brothers will put their hands up. But when it comes to studying adab and al-akhlaq, etiquettes and manners, it is very rare to find that we have studied any kitab on this. And it is actually very difficult to find masajid or institute that teach books pertaining to adab and akhlaq. And this is surprising. Because the salaf of this ummah, they used to focus more on this than any other science. And they only used to go on to the other sciences after they have studied a sufficient amount or a good amount in etiquettes and manners. And this is why we find the society that we're living in today. We find, subhanAllah, brothers have no respect of each other. Brothers do not respect their teachers. They do not respect their fellow students. They do not respect even their parents. They do not respect their neighbors. They have no respect for the Muslims. Backbiting, lying, slandering. It's on the tongue of every Muslim. Cheating is something which has become normal. Stealing is something which we look at and do not see it to be a grave sin in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We lack etiquette in the way we walk. Sometimes in the way we talk. Sometimes we become angry at things which in the Sharia we should not become angry towards. And when it is time to become angry in the Sharia, we do not become angry and we laugh. So our etiquettes are not there. And the salaf of this ummah, they used to say, we used to study etiquettes. Some of them used to say for 20 years. Some said 30, some even said 40 before we would start gaining knowledge about the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is how much of their lives they would dedicate for etiquette. And we know the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that Allah mentions that you have khuluqun azim, it is in the Quran. وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَى خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ, that you have great etiquette, lofty etiquettes. And he was the role model for all of us sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And what did he say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? إِنَّمَا بُعِثْتُ لِأُتَمِّمَ مَكَارِمَ الْأَخْلَاقِ. I have been sent to perfect good manners. This is one of the main reasons that he was sent sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I have been sent to perfect good manners. And he sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said in the Sunnah, he said, وَقَالِقِ النَّاسَ بِخُلُقٍ حَسَنٍ, and treat the people with good manners. So this is something that a Muslim should distinguish himself from the disbelievers. A person should be able to tell that we are Muslims not because of the way we dress, but because of the way we act. This is how we should portray our Islam. People would see the Prophet ﷺ and they would embrace Islam just by looking at the way he dealt with people. People would look at the companions of the Prophet ﷺ and they would embrace Islam